dear friends, Senator Ben Ray Lujan of New Mexico, suffered a stroke last Thursday after experiencing dizziness and fatigue while back in his home state. Our thoughts, our prayers, our most fervent well wishes go out to Ben Ray and his family. I was glad and relieved to hear that he is expected to make a full recovery, and all of us are rooting for him every step of the way between now and the day he makes his return to the Senate. Senator Lujan has served in this chamber for only a year, but already he has become one of the most beloved members of this body. Public service literally runs in the family, and you'll be hard-pressed to find someone who fights for their home state like Ben Ray does for New Mexico. As Senator Lujan begins his path to full recovery, I want to offer encouragement and praise for his superb staff, who will continue their work providing vital constituent services for the people of New Mexico. In the days to come, we will continue working and communicating with Senator Lujan's staff about his recovery process, and all of us are hopeful and optimistic that he will be back to his old self before long. In the meantime, the U.S. Senate will continue to move forward in carrying out its business on behalf of the American people. Now, Madam President, it's going to be another busy day here on the Senate floor as we confirm more of President Biden's nominees to serve in his administration and on the federal bench. For the information of all, we'll be holding 3 votes starting around 11 a.m. this morning to either confirm or invoke cloture on a handful of nominees to serve as associate judges for the District of Columbia. Later this afternoon, at approximately 2:15, we'll hold 3 more votes on additional judicial nominees. Members should be advised additional votes may be scheduled as the day progresses. So I ask all of us to be patient and to be flexible. We have a lot of votes to get through today. Most of these votes in old days would have just occurred by voice, but our colleagues on the other side of the aisle, just a handful, are making us vote even for D.C. judges, circuit judges. But we have to get through them, the D.C. courts that have come to a standstill, and many other votes. So we'll have a lot of votes to get through today. All of us want to get them done in a timely manner to respect the schedule of our colleagues. So in order to move things along, I am urging my colleagues to be ready to vote early when each vote is called so we can prevent extended delays and confirm as many of President Biden's qualified nominees as possible. Now on book banning, an entirely different matter. Over the past year, a truly Orwellian trend has spread across our schools, libraries, and state legislatures. With an intensity not seen in decades, far-right extremists at the local and state level are engaging in efforts to ban hundreds of book titles from the shelves of schools and public libraries. These efforts are framed as an attempt to regulate obscene or inappropriate content. But if you even take a passing glance at the books under scrutiny, it's clear the goal here is to censor and suppress materials that deal with matters of race, sexual and gender orientation, and, more broadly speaking, social injustice. In Texas, for instance, state legislators have been demanding schools send lists of titles to be scrutinized, and in some instances have already pulled hundreds of titles from their shelves from mere fear of repercussions. In Mississippi, one mayor withheld funding from local public libraries and said he would only relent when all books exploring LGBTQ themes were removed. That is patently disgusting. And in Tennessee, one school even banned a Pulitzer Prize-winning graphic novel depicting the Holocaust because some mice weren't wearing clothes. These new and unprecedented efforts by the far right to ban books that explore matters of injustice and racism are deeply disturbing and downright Orwellian. Many of the titles under attack have been well known for decades. Some are Pulitzer Prize-winning works. Others are, get this, children's picture books. Children's picture books. The list is broad, dizzyingly broad. Many of these works are vital to our society because they can accomplish only what literature can do: explore timely social issues and expand people's understanding of the world around us. We don't need to look that far into history to see what happens when we go down the dangerous road of censorship and suppression. When free expression is weakened, the mob is empowered. The groundwork is laid for further discrimination, intimidation, and, God forbid, increased violence. It is one thing for families and local communities to have good faith discussions about the best way to help our students learn and grow. But what we're seeing here today isn't that. These modern-day efforts from the far right to ban hundreds of books from the top down are dangerous, patently un-American, and this right-wing cancel culture should be resoundingly condemned. I yield the floor.